The story begins in Country C. In the dead of night, an injured Arya Shen was on the run. She thought she'd be safe after ducking into an apartment, but she was shocked to find someone was home. Liam C. slowly turned his head. "Who's there?" Before he could react, a hand clamped over his mouth. She leaned in close, her voice a low, dangerous whisper. "Don't move. Don't make a sound, or I'll kill you." After a while, the sounds from outside faded. Ariel slowly released her hand. The injury was taking its toll, and Liam could see her struggling. "What happened?" he asked, his eyes wide with faint shock. "Are you hurt? Aren't you afraid of me?" Liam just offered a faint smile. "If you were going to kill me, you would have done it already, right?" "Do you have a first aid kit?" Arya asked, her voice tight with pain. Seeing his wife hurt and frustrated, Liam immediately went to find one. While she waited, Arya leaned weakly against the bed. He returned a moment later, holding out the medical box. She mumbled a thanks and reached for it, but the delicate little brother wouldn't let her. "Let me," he said, his voice laced with concern. "I know a little first aid." Liam began to gently clean her wound, but when he saw it was a gunshot wound, a murderous rage flared in his eyes. He wanted to hunt down and slaughter the person who had dared to hurt her. "In our last life, you protected me. In this life, I'll be the one to protect you." He leaned in closer, his voice soft. "This might sting a little. Do you need an anesthetic?" "No." Arya found herself studying the face of the young man treating her. He's actually quite pretty, she thought. But as the antiseptic touched her skin, a sharp pain made her flinch. Noticing her reaction, Liam's heart ached. "I should give you a shot of anesthetic." She was Arya Shen, a top-tier assassin. Did he really think a little pain would bother her? "No," she said firmly. "Keep going." He couldn't argue with his wife, so he complied. After he finished bandaging the wound, she rested weakly against the headboard. For some reason, in this stranger's home, she felt a sense of security she'd never known before. As Arya lay there, Liam returned with a change of clothes. "Here, put this on. You can't wear what you have on." A flicker of suspicion crossed her eyes. Why was this man being so good to her? Arya took the clothes. "I can do it myself. Turn around." She pulled off her jacket and slowly slipped on the sweater. As she'd requested, Liam turned his back to her. But in the shadows, a knowing smile played on his lips. "Arya, I've found you." Once dressed, she smoothed out her new clothes. "I'm done. I'll leave as soon as the rain stops. Thank you." Liam didn't say much, just a simple, "Okay," in his heart. He wished she would never leave. The next morning, Arya slowly opened her eyes. She instinctively glanced beside her and saw the young man sleeping soundly, completely unguarded. Without a word, she slipped out of the room. With the fluid grace of a seasoned operative, she leaped from the window and vanished. A moment later, Liam's eyes opened, filled with a profound sense of loss. 3 months later, Jungnun Arya sat at her desk, fingers flying across the keyboard. As a world-class hacker, she had been working for hours and was finally finishing her code. Suddenly, a creature with glowing red eyes, was it a wolf or a dog, charged straight for her. Just as the red-eyed wolf dog was about to pounce, Arya's eyes flickered. She knew it was just her dog, Nico. A guy named Jason walked in right after it. "You done with your task yet?" he asked. "Thanks to Nico, I finished a whole week early." Jason sat down. "Speaking of which, how's that injury from last time? Any lingering effects?" Arya rolled her shoulder. "All healed." "What about the thing I asked you to look into?" Jason's expression turned serious. "The people chasing you that night. Someone leaked your location. But someone else got to him before we did. All they left for us was his head." It's strange. Who could sneak into our base, kill a target so brutally, and just walk out? The surveillance footage from that day was wiped. No data, nothing to trace. He paused. "Besides me, who else knows you're a hacker?" Who would have thought that this 17-year-old girl was a wanted fugitive, pursued by the FBI? In the world of hacking, there are 3 codes: black hat, white hat, and gray hat. Black hats are the villains. White hats are the good guys. and gray hats are neutral. Lone wolves who belong to no faction. She was one of them. Her call sign was K for king. Besides you, who else knows? Jason repeated. Just you, she replied, shaking his head. Jason let it go. Nothing. Just be careful. Arya slowly stood up, announcing she had to go to Lynch for some personal business. The day Arya arrived in Linen, dragging her suitcase, she heard shouting. Two thugs were harassing a frail-looking young man. Hand over your money, or you'll regret it. One of the thugs grabbed Liam's collar. Give us everything you've got. Don't make this difficult. Liam insisted he didn't have any money. Bastard. The thug raised his fist, but a cool voice cut through the air. Excuse me, you're in the way. They turned to see a girl with long, glossy black hair. It was Arya. The lead thug smirked. Well, hello, beautiful. You lost. Want us to walk you home? Arya gave him a look of utter contempt. Are you worthy? Infuriated, the leader yelled, Grab her! Who does she think she is talking to me like that? As one of the thugs got within a few feet of her, Arya made her move. A super quick kick to the leg made him drop to his knees before he even knew what hit him. Looking down at the pathetic sight, Arya quipped, Such a grand bow. You shouldn't have. The thugs weren't idiots. They knew when they were outmatched, and quickly scrambled away. Only then did Arya turn her attention to the young man. Liam looked at his wife and said softly, Thank you. In their past life, she had saved him more times than he could count. As she started to turn away, he quickly added, I'm Liam Z. The woman simply replied with 3 words, Ari Shen, and left with a wave. That evening, the Shen family held a dinner to formally welcome Arya back. It was the personal business that had brought her to Linen. Her grandfather, Shen Ningguo, the head of the family, raised his glass in a toast. Arya had been kidnapped at age 5 and was missing for years. Now that she was finally back, his joy was palpable. But even though the dinner was in her honor, Arya, the cold-blooded killer, had no idea how to express emotion. Her second sister, Chloe, and third brother, Leo, made it clear how happy they were to have her home. Is this what it feels like to have a family? She wondered. But deep down, the image of one person lingered in her mind. A man who had promised to love her forever. He felt incredibly important, but she couldn't remember who he was. That she thought, confused. Why is he in my head? Just then, another young woman entered. She was the Shen family's adopted daughter, Julian Yu. Her new siblings called out, Come over here and meet your older sister! Her grandfather spoke. Julian, you must take good care of your sister from now on. The sister Julian saw was so breathtakingly beautiful, it made her feel insecure. I'm just the adopted child of the Shen family, she thought sullenly. I should be grateful for the life I have, right? After reasoning with herself, she smiled brightly. Welcome home, sis. The next day was Arya's first at her new high school. Her new sister, Julian, chattered beside her. Sis, let me take you to the office to get your paperwork sorted out. Grandpa said I should show you around campus. Arya's response was cold. No need. I can manage on my own. In the principal's office, a boy was about to take his re-enrollment papers from the principal. At that moment, the door opened and the new student announced she was there to process her transfer. Come in, the principal said. Arya walked in. As she entered, Liam slowly turned his head, his eyes landing on the person he had been dreaming of. Only a fool would believe this was a coincidence and not a carefully orchestrated plan. Arya stared at the boy in front of her, shocked.
It's him again.
Liam simply smiled. Arya, we meet again. Seeing that both students were present and in the same class, the principal asked Liam to show Arya the way. Naturally, he was more than happy to oblige. What a coincidence, he said, walking up to her. We meet again. She gave a polite, non-committal M. When they got to class, the new teacher excitedly introduced them. Everyone, today, Liam Z is officially back at our school. We're also welcoming a new transfer student, Arya Shen. Please make her feel welcome. During class, it was hard to tell if Arya was listening or just daydreaming. but her expression remained impassive. Liam, however, had secured the perfect seat right behind her, a prime spot for openly admiring his wife. Liam, still head over heels, couldn't help but sketch his wife's form from his past life in his notebook. I told you I would find you. In their past life, Arya had chosen to face their enemies alone to protect him. The woman he loved most had died right before his eyes, leaving him consumed by a grief so profound he was powerless to do anything but watch. Perhaps their story was always destined for tragedy. After all, it was hard for a god who saved all beings and a demons with blood on her hands to find a happy ending. That day, Arya had told him, "Liam, I hope that in my next life, someone will love me." Tears streaming down his face, he had clutched her hand. "Arya, someone will love you. You'll have a family that adores you, and friends who protect you. But no one will ever love you more than I do, Arya." Remembering that promise, Liam steeled his resolve. "This time, I will stay by your side. I will never let you get hurt again." In the quiet classroom, the teacher kept lecturing steadily. Liam gently poked Arya's back. "Do you get it?" He pretended to be clueless and asked, "Explain it to me. I can't keep up." If it had been any other guy, Arya would have ignored him. But the man before her seemed so fragile, it made you want to help him. "It's this formula," Liam said, though his eyes were fixed on her face. "You haven't changed at all." After she finished explaining, she asked, "Understand now?" He smiled faintly. "I do." Then, as he flipped through his notebook, he accidentally revealed a familiar drawing. The image caught her eye. Realizing his secret was out, Liam quickly shut the book. "Don't look. It's not very good." But in his haste, the notebook slipped and fell. They both bent down to get it at the same time, their hands brushing. Their eyes met, locking in a gaze that felt like it had spanned 1,000 years. They quickly straightened up to avoid the awkwardness. Just then, a boy from behind them tried to make his move. "Arya," he stammered. Do you want to grab lunch with me? It's your first day. You probably don't know where the cafeteria is yet." Liam gripped his pen so hard he nearly snapped the tip, trying to hit on my wife right in front of me. This kid must have a death wish. The boy sensed the shift in the air and immediately grew nervous, but Arya shut him down directly. "Sorry, I'm with Liam." Hearing his wife's answer, a satisfied smile spread across Liam's face, as if his love had finally been requited. He stood up. "Let's go then. Time for lunch." Walking across campus, they looked like the school's it couple, the handsome prince and the beautiful princess. Except, the prince was shy and the princess was ice cold. Just then, Julian saw them and hurried over. "Sis, want to get lunch together?" Though there was no real animosity between them, the aloof Arya had no need for such social niceties. "No thanks," she said coolly. "I'm with Liam." As Liam and Julian's eyes met, an unspoken challenge passed between them, but in the end, it was all up to Arya. Julian awkwardly tucked a strand of hair behind her ear. "Well, if you need anything, you can find me in class 21. Arya heard her, but the words went in one ear and out the other. Julian's friend scoffed. "What's so great about her?" The next day, Arya walked into the classroom to a chorus of whispers. She glanced around, confused, until she saw the angry, hateful words scrolled all over her desk. She whipped her head around, her voice dangerously low. "Who did this?" The other students flinched under her glare. One of them stammered, "When I got here this morning, I saw Sophia Ya from class 21 leaving our classroom. Knowing it was someone from class 21, she immediately went to confront them. The students in 21 were still chattering when a voice cut through the noise. "Who is Sophie?" Yeah. Arya was already standing in their doorway. Julian turned in surprise. This Sophie, her best friend, feigned innocence. That would be me. "Do you need something?" Arya stared her down, walking forward with an aura that promised she could destroy her on the spot. But an assassin has a professional code, so she restrained herself. She dragged Sophie back to her own desk in class 29 and glared. "You did this?" Sophie hesitated for a moment before admitting it. "I did." I can't stand the way you act so high and mighty around Julian. Julian is a wonderful person, and I won't let you bully her. What I wrote on your desk fits you perfectly. Her constant chatter was getting on Arya's nerves. Are you done with that? She grabbed Sophie's head, slammed it onto the desk, and picked up a pencil, ready to jab it into her eye. Sis, can you let me handle this? Julian proposed. Sis, what if she trades her desk for yours? Would that be okay? Arya considered it. Not a bad idea, but she had one condition. No one was allowed to help her. The other students were stunned. Arya was clearly making things difficult for Sophie. Sophie was petite. A full desk and chair set would be incredibly heavy for her. Hearing her sister's terms, Julian had no choice but to tell her friend to do it. With no way to refuse, a tearful Sophie began to move the desk. Back in her own class, she was already panting halfway down the hall. That's when Julian said, I don't like people who think they're being clever. Sophie protested. I just couldn't stand seeing her bully you. But Julian's next words left her stunned. Sophie, she is the rightful daughter of the Shen family. She wasn't bullying me. You've really disappointed me. Just then, someone from behind them called out, Sophie, yeah, Julian. The teacher wants to see you in the office. At the teacher's desk, the question was asked, what exactly happened between you two? A male teacher chimed in, It must be Arya Shen's fault. Sophie is one of the top 30 students in the grade. How could she possibly cause trouble? But Julian spoke up. Mr. Zhao, the fault lies entirely with Sophie. It has nothing to do with Arya Shen. She's not defending Sophie, Arya thought, surprised. Her friend looked like she'd lost everything. Seeing that the students themselves had cleared things up, the teacher had no choice. In that case, Arya, you can go back to class. I'll handle the rest. Back in her classroom, she sat down, glancing at the empty seat behind her. Liam didn't show up today. Since Liam was out sick, the teacher told Arya, You live very close to Liam. Could you stop by his house on the way home and see how he's doing for me? Arya agreed. On her way to Liam's house, she happened to see a little girl say, Big brother, why are you wearing big sister's clothes again? The big brother the little girl was talking to was none other than her sister, Julian Ua. Julian wiped the girl's face. Be good, Ning. Ning. Big brother was in a hurry this time. It won't happen again. At that moment, Julian looked up and saw Arya watching them. His secret was out. He had no choice. He turned to his sister. Ning, be a good girl and go home first. Big brother has to talk to this big sister. The little girl skipped away happily. Okay, come visit me soon, big brother. Arya stared at Julian's face and asked the obvious question. Big brother? With his cover blown, Julian had to explain. I never meant to take your place in the Shen family. When your grandfather rescued me, I lied and said I had no family. My sister is still so young. I just wanted to use the Shen family's influence to give her a stable life. He then pleaded with her. Can you please not tell the family that I'm not a girl? The revelation was shocking, a real-life trap. But Arya didn't want to get involved in other people's business. She tossed out a simple, "It has nothing to do with me," and walked away. Julian, or whatever you wanted to call him, replied, "Thank you, sis." Arya left without another thought and headed to Liam's house. She was greeted by a butler who explained, "The young master likes his privacy. Usually it's just him and me here." That explained why it had been so easy for Arya to break in before. "This is the young master's room," the butler said. "Please, go in." Arya knocked a few times. After hearing a faint, "Come in," she entered. The frail boy looked up, his voice soft. "You're here, Arya." His eyes, he really needed to be more careful with that look. "You can call me by my full name," Arya said. But he didn't listen, insisting on calling his wife Arya. Getting straight to the point, she said, "The teacher is worried you'll fall behind. Can you understand the material on your own?" Which basically meant, do you want to eat by yourself or do you want your wife to feed you? Knowing the game, a smug Liam replied, "Arya, can you teach me? I don't get it." While Arya focused on explaining the problems, Liam just stared at her face as if all the answers were written there. My Arya, he thought. That you're just as beautiful and captivating as you were in our last life. He was about to reach for her hand, but she turned unexpectedly. Is there anything else you don't understand? What was he supposed to say? He just pointed to a random spot. Seeing he still didn't get it, she patiently explained it again, but Liam's gaze never left her face. Just being this close to his wife was enough to make him content. I'll make sure you stay by my side like this, forever. After Arya had finally finished explaining everything, she said, I can leave my notes. You can review them tonight. Liam smiled faintly. Thank you, Arya. Her task complete, Arya stood up. I should go. You get some rest. Be careful on your way out, he said, watching her leave. He tidied up the messy desk, popped over to the window, and pulled back the curtain. He didn't want to miss a single second of watching her, even as she walked away. That silhouette in this life in the last was deeply etched into his mind. Just then, the butler came in with a phone to report to the young master. Liam took one look at the screen, just made her want to smash the phone over that disgusting clickbait headline. His eyes turned icy as he ordered the butler to find out who was responsible. The next morning, Liam saw Arya arrive and eagerly greeted her. She glanced at his face. He looks better than yesterday, he said expectantly. Arya, you left something on the chair at my house yesterday. He wanted to return it and get praised, but she spoke sternly. I don't think we're that close. Seeing her displeasure, Liam panicked and quickly apologized. You're right, I was being presumptuous. Arya took the book from him. I wasn't blaming you. Hearing that, his heart settled. He knew his Arya wasn't that petty. When Arya arrived at school, she heard that Sophia Yaw hadn't shown up. She had no idea what had happened. Back at home, as she was heading to her room, she heard her sister call her name. Arya turned to see Julian holding a gift box, saying it was an apology. Arya hadn't even given the incident a second thought. Julian explained, Sophie Y dropped out of school this morning. I promise she won't bother you again. This is a gift for you. Inside was a necklace with a glittering blue sapphire. Hold on, didn't you say you were poor? But Arya still refused the gift. Julian was determined to give the gift to his sister. Arya, however, thought he was up to something and said, Don't worry, I have no interest in telling anyone your secret. She added, Save the necklace for your little sister, and walked away. Seeing her reaction, he knew he couldn't force it. You can't force a melon that's not ripe. And even if it is, it might just be rotten sweet. One day, Arya was casually walking her wolf dog when someone appeared behind her. The dog immediately reacted, charging at the person like a knight protecting his princess. The man, pinned against the wall by the dog, was Liam. Liam explained he was just coming to say hello. Arya extended a hand. Are you okay? He then invited her to his house, saying the dog could come too. Once there, Liam said he had prepared some food, but Nico the wolf looked annoyed, as if to say, You can chat all you want, but why do you have to pet me? Liam offered a plate of fruit. I don't know if you'll like this. Arya took it with a thanks. Then Liam asked, Does Nico have any relatives? I'm thinking of getting a dog to look cool when I take it for walks. I see you're just looking for an excuse to hang out with your wife at the park. Arya took a bite of an orange. No. Suddenly, Liam felt a tightness in his chest. He knew his illness was acting up. Seeing his discomfort, Arya asked, What's wrong? He didn't know how to explain. He couldn't just say, It's a side effect from saving you, but seeing the concern on his wife's face, he forced himself to stay calm and claimed he had choked on something. In reality, it was probably his wife's concern that healed the pain. After all, no medicine is more potent than the care of a loved one. After Liam claimed he had choked, Arya handed him a glass of water. Hearing his wife tell him to drink up, he took the glass with an okay. Once the fruit was gone, Arya called to Nico. Time to go home. As she was leaving, she said to Liam, Thanks for the food. I have to take Nico back now. I'll walk you out. He knew his health was getting worse. The doctor had told him his condition had worsened, and he could feel it himself. But the image of his wife filled his mind. He remembered that day in their past life when she told him it didn't matter if the whole world wanted her dead, as long as he was with her. The memory flickered and his resolve hardened. He told his doctor, "Increase the dosage." The doctor was shocked. "We can, but are you trying to kill yourself?" Liam clutched his chest. "I'm afraid I'll lose control and do something that makes her hate me." He knew his Arya was a natural beacon, always attracting countless others. "I can already see how many rivals I'll have. I have to control myself." With no other choice, the doctor relented. "Besides taking your medicine on schedule, you could try other things to distract yourself. I'll go get your prescription." At that moment, Liam was filled with worry. In her last life, Arya had a difficult upbringing. She never received any kindness from the day she was born. Her environment shaped her. She did what she had to do to survive. But even at her death, she never stopped protecting me. So in this life, I must protect her. I will make her completely and utterly mine. One day, some girls were playing basketball, while Liam sat on the sidelines watching quietly. A moment later, his wife arrived. Arya sat down next to him, all alone. Since getting to know his wife, he had stopped hiding things. "I'm not really a fan of sports." Remembering his recent episode, she asked, "Are you feeling better?" "Yeah, much better. Arya is worried about me." Just then, Julian came over. "Sis, want to play? Our two classes are having a match. The teacher said the winning class gets to skip evening study hall." My God, that figure. "You're telling me he's a boy?" Seeing it was a good offer, Arya replied, "Let's go." She shrugged off her jacket, because it was time to put on a show. She tossed the jacket to Liam. "Hold this for me." Catching his wife's jacket, he was overjoyed. It would definitely have her scent on it. Liam watched her walk away, feeling like his own personal cheerleader. On the court, the girls were giving it their all, but a few of them were thinking, "She's the reason Sophie had to drop out. We have to teach her a lesson." Reality, however, had other plans. She was just too good. A casual shot had a 90% success rate. What do you expect from an assassin with the athletic ability of a professional? The boys in the stands went wild, and Liam was completely captivated by how cool his wife was. After the final score was announced, Julian came over to congratulate her. "Sis, congratulations!" She let her hair down with a flick of her wrist. "Thanks." As she walked off the court, Liam handed her a bottle of water. "Arya, congrats." She took it, twisted off the cap, and took a sip. In the sunlight, she shone like a little sun herself. Liam just watched her, a sight he could never get tired of. He then draped her jacket over her shoulders. "Don't catch a cold!" His wife's amazing basketball skills earned her a legion of fanboys, and her husband watched, grinding his teeth so hard he could probably bite through steel. After school, Liam walked right up to his wife. "School's out. Let's walk home together." At that moment, her brother, who had come to pick her up, was already waiting. He saw the boy with his sister and wondered, "Is that someone from the Z family with my little sister?" He got out of the car and waved. "Hey sis, time to go home. Your brother's here." Seeing her family had arrived, Liam waved goodbye. But watching him walk home alone, Arya felt a small pang of concern. She opened the car door. "Liam, want a ride?" An invitation from his wife was an order he couldn't refuse. After they dropped Liam off, they said their goodbyes. "Thanks for today, Arya. See you tomorrow." Leo Shen watched Liam walk away, hesitating about what to tell his sister. Noticing her brother's thoughtful expression, Arya asked, "What's on your mind, Leo?" He turned to her. "You just got back to lynching, so there's a lot you don't know. This Liam only came here a few months ago. I heard he was kicked out of the Z family in the capital. No wonder the house only has Liam and the butler," Arya thought to herself. Leo continued, "You can tell from his face he's really sick. If you're thinking about getting a boyfriend, don't pick someone like him," Arya replied coolly. "We're just classmates. Just classmates." "That's good." Leo breathed a sigh of relief. "Looks like my sister isn't interested in him. I was overthinking it. Good." The next day at school, Liam ran up to Arya holding his phone. Arya, look! You're a celebrity. And thanks to you, I'm in the picture too." It turned out photos of Arya playing basketball had been posted online. Whispers spread around them. They look so good together. Are they actually dating? Liam was still staring at his phone. This is my first photo with Arya. I have to save it. When the bell rang, Liam tugged on Arya's sleeve. Let's have lunch together. My treat to thank you for the ride yesterday. Arya didn't refuse. They went to a restaurant, and after the food arrived, Liam said, I'm not sure if you'll like the food here, but give it a try. Suddenly, a girl carrying a tray stumbled about to fall right onto Liam. She had planned it all, thinking, he'll definitely catch me, and then I can strike up a conversation. But Liam reacted instantly, shifting sideways and dodging her completely. The tray and all its food clattered to the floor, and the girl fell with it. She looked up, furious. Liam, couldn't you have helped me up? Are you even a man? Liam said one cold word. Filthy. I give you an inch and you take a mile. Besides your looks, what else do you have going for you? The girl, humiliated, lashed out. You look like you're half dead already. Who knows when you'll just drop dead? I was doing you a favor. So what if you're from the Z family? You were kicked out of the capital and sent to lynching. Don't act so high and mighty. You're better off begging me than following Arya Shen around like a lapdog. If I'm in a good mood, maybe I'll toss you some cash. Hearing this, Arya let out a small, derisive laugh. She turned to the girl. You can repeat everything you just said. Then she stuffed a napkin in the girl's mouth to shut her up. Liam is mine. Who the hell are you to butt in? If the Z's don't want him, the Shens will take him in. Liam took her hand and gently wiped it. You have to clean your hands after touching something dirty. Arya took the napkin and turned back to the girl. Miss Q, be a dear and pay for our meal. You've ruined my appetite. Outside, Liam was the first to speak. Thank you for defending me back there, Arya. Liam, maybe you should just stick with me from now on. Okay. Are you going to protect me, Arya? It was just like their past life. No matter what happened, Arya always stood in front of him. Arya glanced at him. I'm just worried you'll get bullied all the time since you're so frail. Okay, Liam replied, leaving one thought unspoken. But in this life, it's my turn to protect you. Back at school, a classmate told Arya the principal wanted to see her. Standing outside the office, she could already hear a voice from within. My daughter gets bullied while trying to eat a peaceful meal. Is there no justice in this world? Arya pushed the door open. It was Vanessa Q's mother. She continued her tirade. Principal, if this school doesn't give me a satisfactory answer today, I'm not leaving. Vanessa glared at Arya. You bullied me earlier. Now you're going to get it. The principal had a headache. Let's wait for Arya's parents to get here. Just then, Mr. Shen stormed into the office with Arya's 3 siblings in tow. He walked over to the principal's desk. Principal, sorry we're late. Traffic was a bit backed up. The 3 siblings immediately surrounded Arya, asking if she was okay. After greeting the principal, Mr. Shen turned a sharp gaze on Vanessa's mother. So, you're the ones who bullied my precious daughter. Mr. Shen? Explain yourself. Your daughter attacked my Vanessa. Don't twist the facts just because you have power. Noah Shen shot back. Then your daughter must have done something to provoke my sister. Chloe Shen added, Mrs. Q, your daughter doesn't seem hurt at all. Making false accusations is a crime, you know. Then Leo chimed in. If someone was actually hit, I'd make sure to leave a mark. Don't think you can bully my sister just because you think she's alone. Be careful, or we'll beat you so hard you'll be calling us daddy. Mind your manners, Mr. Shen cited. Arya felt a warmth spread through her chest. We haven't known each other long, but they're really protective of me. Right then, Liam pushed the door open and came in. Principal, the issue between Vanessa Q and Arya Shen is because of me. Arya's a stand-up person. She stepped in when Vanessa insulted me. The cafeteria has security cameras. We can check them. They pulled up the footage and watched. Afterward, Mr. Shen turned back to Mrs. Q. So, that's what happened. Mrs. Q, you really need to work on your daughter's upbringing. My daughter knows how to protect her classmates, while yours only knows how to bully them. Mr. Shen looked stern, but inside, he was secretly pleased. Noah added, You know, the Shen and Q families were supposed to start a business partnership. We were going to sign the contracts next week. I suppose that's off the table now. Mrs. Q's legs gave out and she sank to the floor. Noah then said to the principal, "Since everything is cleared up, we'll be going." The family then turned and left. "Mr. Shen," Liam called out. "I'm sorry for all the trouble." "It's nothing," Mr. Shen replied. After they left, Liam asked Arya, "Any plans for the weekend?" Just as she was about to answer, her phone buzzed. She opened the message. "Arya, the paranormal team posted a new mission. Tomorrow at noon, Joe Family Mansion. Reward is 50 million. Interest? Bye." A moment later, Liam checked his own phone. So, that's what it is. If I remember correctly, Arya's username on this forum is Sparrow. Something this dangerous? How can I let her go alone? That night, Arya, dressed in all black, slipped into a villa. "Who's there?" A man inside heard the noise and rushed out. "Get out!" Arya looked at him. "Using your own life force to raise a poltergeist. Huh, interesting. You better get out of here, or you'll regret it when Master Z arrives." Just then, another sound came from the doorway. Arya turned and saw a man. She was stunned. When did he get here? I didn't even notice. The man wore a mask and held a yellow talisman. He spoke to Arya. "Here to catch a ghost, too?" "What a coincidence." "Want to team up?" Then he mouthed silently. "Arya, I'm here." Arya heard his voice. It was distorted from a voice changer. He doesn't want to be recognized. She looked at his mask. Could he be the legendary figure from the rumors? He doesn't look like much. While she was thinking, the gaunt man shouted at the masked figure, "Master Z, get her." Arya pulled out a talisman of her own. "If he tries to stop me, I don't care if he's a legend. I won't go easy on him." To her surprise, the man handed her his talisman. "Use mine." The gaunt man was aghast. "Master Z, you..." The masked man ignored him and said to Arya, "If you don't want to do it, I can help you." "Our dreams!" The gaunt man yelled and lunged at them. The two of them moved in unison, throwing their talismans. With a loud bang, the paper charms exploded upon contact with the man. Arya looked at the masked man. His skin is as pale as Liam's, but he's probably not as handsome. She asked him, puzzled, "Weren't you hired by him? Why are you helping me?" The man replied, "How could I dare protect something you want to destroy?" With that, he turned and left. This legendary master is pretty interesting. But when he was standing next to me just now, why did he feel so familiar? The moment he was outside, Liam clutched his chest. The butler rushed to support him. "Young master, are you all right?" Liam got into the car and said weakly, "It's been too long since I've stretched my legs. It drains some of my energy. I'll be fine after a little rest." He then ordered the butler, "Let's go. Arya will be out soon. I don't want her to see me like this." Arya. Liam's mind drifted back to her last moments in their past life. "In the next life, I hope someone truly loves you. Arya, someone will love you. You'll have a family that adores you and friends that protect you, but no one will love you more than I do. So no matter where you are, I will be with you. I will be with you no matter the cost." "Grand Master, you cannot," his followers cried out. "Master, exchanging fates is a forbidden art. Arya Shen committed many evils in this life. In the next, she is destined to be abandoned by her loved ones and suffer endless misfortune. If you forcibly exchange your fate with hers, your own destiny will be damaged. At best, you will suffer from illness and a weakened spirit in your next life. At worst, your life will be shortened. Leave." Liam cut them off. "I will keep my promise to her. So, what if my spirit is damaged in the next life? As long as she can have her wish, it's worth it." Today was the monthly exam. The student behind him nervously whispered, "I haven't even started studying." Just then, Liam walked in, and the students began to murmur, "Hey, doesn't Liam look even more frail after being out sick for 3 days?" "Morning, Arya," Liam greeted her. Arya looked at him. "Where have you been these past few days?" "I went to the capital for a checkup. Sorry for not telling you sooner. He pulled out his phone. Arya, let's add each other on WeChat. That way, if you can't find me, you can send me a message. After they connected, Liam thought to himself, Arya, you are my life. I would go insane without you. Just then, Julian walked over to them and said to Arya, Sis, this year's math Olympiad is coming up. The teachers are hoping you'll sign up. Then she added a tempting line. The teacher said, If you join, you'll be excused from evening classes all semester. Okay, Arya agreed. I'll go tell the teacher then, Julian said, turning to leave. Wait a minute, Liam called out. If Arya is signing up, then I'll sign up too. All right, Julian said, giving him a strange look. When did these two get so close? Soon, it was the day of the monthly exams. The proctor watched Arya with malice. This transfer student has been nothing but trouble. She's a troublemaker, so her grades are probably terrible. I need to keep a close eye on her. He saw Arya writing non-stop and thought, she's not even reading the questions. She probably doesn't understand them and is just scribbling nonsense. A student like her doesn't deserve to be at our school. He positioned himself to stand directly behind her. Even the surrounding students noticed something was off. Why is the teacher hovering over Arya? Arya, however, was completely unfazed. But Liam, sitting behind her, was not pleased. Are you tired of living, causing trouble for my Arya? A few days later, the homeroom teacher walked in with the exam results, followed closely by Mr. Shao. The teacher couldn't help but chuckle. Mr. Shao flushed with anger. What are you laughing at? A student whispered. I heard Mr. Shao took a nasty fall the first night of exams. Looks like it's true. The results for the monthly exams are out, the teacher announced. We have 2 of the top 3 students in the entire grade in our class. Arya Shen scored a perfect score in every subject, ranking 1st in the grade, and Liam C. ranked 3rd. The classroom erupted in murmurs. Arya is incredible. 1st in the grade on her first exam as a transfer student. Liam watched her from behind, a gentle smile on his face. My Arya is amazing. Then the teacher said, However, Arya, I have a few questions for you. Mr. Shao cut in, demanding, Why are there no steps for the long answer questions on your math paper, only the final answers? Arya stood up. The questions were so simple. It would have been a waste of time to write out the process. Hearing this, Mr. Zhao roared. Those were real college entrance exam questions. You were the only one in the entire grade who got them right. Did you guess, or did you cheat? I didn't grade your paper, otherwise you would never have gotten a perfect score. During the math exam, you stood behind me the entire time. You know better than anyone whether I cheated or not. Fine. In that case, write out the solutions to all 3 problems on the board right now. If you can't, it proves you cheated and your score will be voided. Liam's face darkened. Looks like he hasn't learned his lesson. He's still trying to cause trouble for Arya. All right, Arya said and walked to the front of the class. A few moments later, she turned around. Mr. Shao, I'm done. Mr. Shao was relentless. You probably just looked up the answers online after the exam. Remember, you won't have such shortcuts in the real college entrance exams. That's enough. Arya, you can go back to your seat. The homeroom teacher intervened. As Arya returned to her desk, Liam gave her a thumbs up. You were great, Arya. Let's continue with the lesson. Liam took out his phone and sent a text, preparing to deal with Mr. Zhao. A few days later, the students were all talking about him, so he was that kind of person. The whole internet knows he was selling exam questions and taking bribes. Good thing the school fired him. I said I wouldn't let anyone who bullies Arya get away with it. I always keep my promises. On the weekend, as Arya was about to get in the car, Liam's voice called out, Arya, are you going somewhere? He walked over. It's the weekend. I was hoping to hang out. Bad timing. My 3rd brother's band has a competition today. If you don't have anything else to do, you can come with us. Liam happily agreed. He's probably bored all by himself, Arya thought. They went to the competition together. Chloe Shen told Arya. Leo's band has been in the lead for the first 2 rounds. As long as they play well in this final round, they're sure to win. Liam leaned in and whispered, Arya, look at the camera. Click. Let me see. He showed her the photo on his phone. What do you think?
My photography skills aren't bad, right?
See, Arya, we look so good together. Arya looked up at him.
What did you say?
Liam stuck out his tongue playfully. Just then, the host's voice boomed from the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final round of our rock competition is about to begin. Which band will take home the crown?
Let's find out. First up, one of the top contenders, Nirvana. Leo, Chloe, and the others cheered from the audience. But something was wrong with Leo on stage. He suddenly swayed and collapsed. The crowd gasped. What happened to Leo? His bandmates rushed to help him up. Someone asked, "What about the competition?" Just then, Arya stood up. "Leave it to me." Ladies and gentlemen, due to a health issue, Nirvana's lead singer is unable to continue. A substitute will be finishing the performance. Arya began to play and sing Illusory Tears. Only then can the blackened heart be purified if the budding feelings of longing still linger in my heart. Whoa, this singer is even more captivating than the last one. How can a woman be so cool and so beautiful at the same time? Arya's performance was outstanding, and Nirvana won the competition. After getting off stage, Arya asked Liam, "How's my brother?" "He's lost his voice," Liam replied. "He can't make a sound." Arya rushed with Liam to where Leo was resting. After checking on him, she told everyone, "He's been poisoned. It was a small dose, so it's not life-threatening." The others were furious. "Damn it! Who would do this to Leo?" Arya stood up abruptly. "Arya, are you going to check the security footage?" Liam asked. "I'll go with you." They went to the security room together. Sure enough, the footage showed the culprit was Chung Tuo from the band Black. I saw them during the competition. Liam handed her a USB drive. "Here, copy it as evidence." Arya was surprised. "You carry this with you?" "As long as it helps you," Liam said, avoiding the question. He added wistfully, "You're so protective of your family, Arya. You treat them so well." "Not just family," she told him. "If you're one of my people, I won't let anyone bully you." In that moment, Liam saw her past self overlapping with her present one. "I know," he thought silently. "You said the same thing in our past life. Arya, you are not just my life. You are my salvation." Outside, a few people were talking. "They sure are lucky. We thought after we took care of Leo they wouldn't be able to compete, but they had a substitute." Suddenly, a voice came from behind them. "You're the ones who poisoned my brother, aren't you?" It was Arya and Liam. "Let's take a trip to the police station." A few hours later, they walked out of the station. Liam draped his coat over her shoulders. "We finally brought the culprit to justice. I brought an extra jacket. It's cold at night. Don't get sick." "Thanks." I wish I could spend more time alone with Arya, Liam thought. Suddenly, a Porsche pulled up beside them, and a young man got out. He said to Arya, "I'm your second brother, Noah Shen. Sorry it took me so long to come back and see you." Then he saw Liam standing next to her and glared. "Who is this guy? And why is my sister wearing his jacket?" Smack! Someone slapped him on the shoulder. "What are you doing?" It was Chloe's voice. "Little sis has never met you before. Don't scare her." She turned to Arya. "Sis, this really is your second brother. We're twins." "Leo is fine, so I rushed over to find you and ran into him." "Second brother?" Arya acknowledged. Noah told her, "I'm on vacation for a few days, so I have plenty of time. Whatever you want to buy, wherever you want to go, I'll take you." He then grabbed Liam. "And who are you?" Arya quickly pulled Liam away. "He's my classmate. He helped me investigate what happened to Leo." Liam was filled with happiness. "Arya is protecting me." "All right, you two stop it," Chloe said. "How did it go?" Arya replied, "Even though that Chungto guy confessed, I think his bandmates are suspicious too. I'll keep looking into it." Noah opened the car door. "It's late. Let's talk more at home." Arya gestured to Liam. "You should come with us." Liam was about to get in with her, but Noah stopped him. "Hey, you can sit in the front." In the car, Chloe said, Now that Noah is back and Leo will be out of the hospital in a few days, Dad wants to throw a party to celebrate both the band's win and to formally announce your return to the Shen family. Liam turned around. Arya, I want to come. Oh, okay, Arya replied. A few days later, at the Shen family banquet, someone was chatting with Mr. Shen. Mr. Shen, your youngest daughter is so beautiful. Has the Shen family considered any marriage alliances? Mr. Shen replied, We've only just found our daughter. We want to spend more time with her, so we have no such plans for now. Besides, we respect our children's choices. Family background doesn't matter as long as they are happy. Just then, a teenage girl walked up to Julian and linked her arm with his. Julian? Long time no see. Did you miss me? Hannah, you haven't changed a bit, Julian replied. The girl continued. Uncle really went all out for Arya. By the way, has that Arya Shen been throwing her weight around and bullying you? Did she give you a hard time? No, Julianne reassured her. Don't worry, I'm fine. You haven't met your cousin yet, have you? Go say hi. She's right over there. Julian then introduced them. This is our uncle's daughter, your cousin, Hannah Shen. Hannah's expression was cold. She felt like Arya was the type of person who would be hard to get along with. Liam, watching from the side, thought, What's with that attitude? Hannah spoke up. Julian has been with the Shen family for many years and is like family to us. You should treat him well. Hannah. Julian stopped her, then apologized to Arya. Sis, Hannah is still young. She doesn't mean anything by it. I'll take her to see Grandpa. Liam's face soured. Hannah Shen, publicly embarrassing Arya like that. I'll remember this. In class, the teacher introduced 2 new transfer students. Class, these are Hannah Shen and Ramona. They're transferring to our class today. Please get along with them. More transfer students, the class murmured. Hannah said to Ramona, I'll sit here. You can sit next to me. I don't want to be anywhere near her, she thought. I thought I'd be in the same class as Julian, but I got stuck in this one. So annoying. Seeing her expression, Ramona asked, Hannah, you don't like that girl, do you? How could I not like her? Hannah said sarcastically. She's the daughter my uncle finally found. Even Julian has to watch his step around her. Ramona offered a suggestion. Hannah, if you don't like that Arya Shen, I can help you come up with a way to teach her a lesson. Hannah was a bit timid. But we just got here. Julian said Arya doesn't bully him. Even though I can't stand her, I don't think we need to go that far, do we? Hannah, look at her. She's so arrogant. She doesn't even acknowledge you. We'll just teach her a small lesson. It'll be fine. Hannah was persuaded. She felt like Arya did need to be taken down a peg. A girl in the front row overheard them and turned around. I'd advise you not to mess with Arya. She can be really vicious. Ramona denied it, of course. You must have misheard. Why would I want to mess with her? I don't even know her. The girl in front thought, go ahead and dig your own graves. You'll regret it. Meanwhile, Liam was walking with Arya. Arya, want to have lunch together again tomorrow? The girl from before called out to her. She was being held by Hannah and Ramona. Lang put something in your desk. Arya started to walk over, but then she heard a hissing sound. Arya. Liam pulled her back. Stay behind me. Arya patted his shoulder. There's nothing that can scare me. She reached into her desk, and suddenly a brown, patterned snake shot out and coiled around her arm. The surrounding students screamed in terror. Arya's expression didn't change. She looked straight at the boy named Li Yingfeng. You put this in there? The kid turned pale with fear, backing up several steps, pointing at Ramona. It was her. She made me do it. It wasn't my idea. Arya shot Ramona a single glance. Just one was enough to make the girl go white as a sheet, stammering, What do you want? What do you think I want? Arya said, looking at the two of them. So little courage, yet so much arrogance. Hannah was still trying to bluff. Arya, just because that boy says Ramona did it, you believe him? Do you have any proof? Arya didn't answer. She just held the snake closer to Hannah's face. Isn't it pretty? The two girls shrieked. Arya dangled the snake in front of them. It seems to like you two. Then her hand loosened.
Oops, my hand slipped! Ramona nearly fainted from fear. Just then, Liam walked over and said to the two girls, "You deserve it." He then turned to Arya. "Arya, let me handle this snake. Don't let it ruin your mood," Arya mouthed to Hannah. "Watch yourself." After class, Arya went to the equipment room to get a basketball. Liam came over. "Getting equipment for gym class? I'll come with you." They walked into the equipment room together. "You weren't hurt by that snake yesterday, were you?" Liam asked. The door slammed shut and was locked from the outside. Ramona, on the other side, had even broken the key in the lock. "This is the last class of the day. No one will come looking for you. Let's see how you get out of this one." "I didn't bring my phone," Liam said. "Do you have yours? We can tell a classmate to get a teacher to open the door for us." Arya pulled out her phone. "I have it, but I don't have anyone else's contact information." Liam's focus shifted. "So, I'm the only one she's added on WeChat." Arya checked the window bars. They were locked tight. "We'll have to shout for help," she said. She glanced out at the empty sports field. They were both out of luck. She could only stare at the window. If only there weren't any bars. Liam sat down on the floor. "Looks like we'll have to wait for someone to find us." Arya looked at the lock. "It's not impossible to pick, but not in front of Liam. I'd have to explain too much." They sat for a while. "Oh no," Liam said, feeling unwell. "It's too cold in here. I think my illness is acting up." Arya noticed he didn't look right and took off her school jacket, draping it over him. After a while, Liam spoke again. "Arya, I'm still so cold. Why hasn't anyone found us yet?" Arya touched his forehead. "It's freezing." She stood up. "I'm going to break down the door." But Liam grabbed her hand. "You'll get in trouble for damaging school property." He looked up at her. "Arya, can I hug you?" Arya hugged him. "Can you hold on?" Just then, her phone rang. She answered it. "Arya, it's me, Ivy. I'm in Lynch, at your school." "Where are you?" Arya breathed a sigh of relief. "Finally, someone I can contact." A short while later, Ivy arrived with help. The teacher asked worriedly, "Are you two okay?" "The key broke off in the lock," Arya explained. "Someone locked us in here on purpose." "I see. As long as you're okay, the school will investigate." "I'm going to take Liam to the nurse's office first," Arya said. Ivy wondered, who is this guy? At the nurse's office, she got Liam some hot water and let him rest. Watching him sleep, Arya thought, "He's the most handsome person I've ever seen. It's a shame his health is so poor. He's so fragile." She shook her head. "Why am I thinking about this now? Who locked us in the equipment room? Need to find out who has a death wish." Once Liam felt a bit better, the three of them left the school together. "Arya, I'm feeling much better," Liam said. "You don't have to walk me home. You should spend time with your friend." Ivy quickly chimed in. No, it's fine. I've transferred here anyway, so I can hang out with Arya every day. But this is the first time I've ever seen her take such good care of someone, especially a guy." "Aren't you going to introduce us, Arya?" "It's your classmate, Liam Z." Ivy's eyes sparkled. "Just a classmate?" Arya shot her a look. "Yes, just a classmate. Mr. Shen had come to pick her up." He rushed over anxiously. The teacher called and said, "You were locked in the supply room. Are you all right? Not hurt?" "I'm fine, but he's not feeling well." "Then we should give him a ride home too," Mr. Shen said. Ivy said her goodbyes. "I'm heading home then. See you tomorrow, Arya." In the car, Mr. Shen said, "The crime rate in the city has been bad lately. I've heard a few houses in our neighborhood have been broken into. Thieves are getting better these days," Arya commented. "They can even get into high, wealthy neighborhoods. The property management has promised to increase night patrols, but you can never be too careful," he said. He then suggested Liam lives alone, right? "I'm a bit worried. To be safe, why don't we have him stay at our house for a while?" "That's a good point, Dad." Arya remembered the first time she met Liam, how low his guard was. He could sleep soundly, even with a stranger in the house.
She looked at Liam. I don't mind if he's okay with it. Liam quickly spoke up. Yes, please. Thank you, Mr. Shen. Thank you, Arya. I'll move in tomorrow. The next day, they were walking on campus. Arya, I'll be coming home with you after school today. Other students kept glancing at them, whispering, Look, look, they're so perfect together, though Liam is a bit too pale. Yeah, Ivy's voice came from behind. You're trending online. What's going on? Arya took her phone and saw a candid photo. Us, Ivy said. This post has already been shared on the local Lin forums. It's getting a lot of attention. Arya, what's happening? Arya sneered. Some idiot is looking for trouble. First they lock us in the equipment room, now they're taking secret photos and stirring up drama. This kind of childish trick has to be a student. Just then, their homeroom teacher walked over. Arya, Liam, I'm glad I ran into you. Come with me. I'm sure you've seen the photos online. As your teacher, I trust you, and I will investigate this secret photography. However, I must remind you that you are still young and your focus should be on your studies. You've got it wrong, Arya said. Liam's my little brother. Little brother? Not dating or anything? That's good then. Liam looked at Arya. Little brother. Well, talk about that later. Arya cut him off. Do you think the person who locked us in the equipment room and the person who took these photos are the same? I'm going to find them. Arya set Liam up in a guest room. Is this okay? You picked it for me. Of course, it's okay, he replied. He then added, but with all this drama, won't me staying at your house cause you more trouble? That post has been shared on several forums. Today, students from other grades were peeking into our classroom. He looked at her. Arya, this is cyberbullying. You don't seem like the type to care about these things, Arya said. I don't care about myself, Liam replied. I'm just worried it will affect you. Don't worry, I'm already looking into it. I'll find out who's behind this soon. Arya contacted Jason. I've logged onto an IP address. Compile all the information. She then said to Liam, all right, you should get some rest. I won't bother you. After Arya left, Liam received a call. Young master, we found the person who made the post. It's... Liam's voice turned cold. She's really asking for it. Send the evidence to the Shen family immediately. A short while later, 4 people were sitting in the living room. Hannah couldn't help but ask, Julian, why did Uncle call us all here? Right then, Mr. Shen walked in holding a stack of documents. Arya, I just found this in the mailbox. He put the documents down. We found the person who posted online. It was Ramona, the girl who transferred to your class with Hannah. Hannah jumped to her feet. It was Ramona. I didn't know. I really didn't know. Julian reassured her. Hannah, have a seat. No one's blaming you. I've posted a correction. As for this, Ramona, I've decided to sue her and demand an explanation from the school. Arya's on board. Liam watched from the side faster than me. Who's helping me in the shadows? Don't worry. I will protect you, Arya, he thought. Mr. Shen continued. Anyway, I just wanted everyone to know. Hannah, I know you're close with Ramona. Be careful who you hang out with from now on. The next day, Arya met with Jason. So, someone helped you catch the person behind it all. They discussed the previous day's events. Yes, but I can't think of who it could be. I need to find them. I'm planning to launch my own perfume brand. Partners, of course. Suddenly, Arya saw Hannah Shen walk past. What is she doing here? And who is that with her? Jason, wait a second, Arya said, standing up. In a private room nearby, Hannah was confronting Ramona. How could you go behind my back in cyberbully area? Ramona looked down. I just can't stand her arrogant attitude. Hannah, I was doing it for you. I never asked you to do that. Hannah shot back. Please help me, Ramona begged. Can you ask your family to drop the lawsuit? Arya won't drop the lawsuit just because I ask her to. Since you've been exposed, you have to face the consequences yourself. And when you ask me to meet you, don't bring other people, especially strangers. Ramona picked up a glass and handed it to her. I know I was wrong this time. Hannah, drink this. Consider it my apology.
I will accept my legal punishment. Hannah, unsuspecting, took the drink and finished it in one go.
A few moments later, she felt dizzy. Ramona looked at her with a venomous expression and stood up.
I thought you could help me, but
I didn't expect you to be so heartless. Fine. Then you can come to hell with me.
Hannah struggled to stay conscious.
You drugged me? And that's not all. I prepared them for you, too. Good luck, my dear friend.
Hannah couldn't believe it.
Ramona, wait. Weren't we friends? If your last name wasn't Shen, you think I'd bother being your friend?
Bang! Arya kicked open the door, sending the man standing there flying. She strode forward and slapped Ramona across the face.
Just a little girl, but you've got some nerve.
Ramona's two accomplices were about to step in, but before they could even finish their threats,
Arya kicked them both to the ground. Can you stand?
Arya helped Hannah up. Hannah was about to say something when Ramona grabbed a bottle and lunged forward. Arya, with lightning-fast reflexes, kicked her away. That moment, Liam arrived.
Arya, are you okay? I've already notified Mr. Shen.
I'm fine, Arya replied.
She's the one in trouble. She needs to go to the hospital. She then helped Hannah out of the room.
The Shen family had also arrived. Mr. Shen rushed over.
Arya, Hannah, are you hurt? I'm fine.
Hannah was drugged by Ramona. Ramona is inside, probably knocked out. As long as you kids are okay, go home with Liam. I'll call the cops to handle this.
On the way back, Arya asked Liam, "How did you know I was there?"
Didn't you tell Mr. Shen where you were going when you left?
I overheard. Then it started raining and Mr. Shen was going to bring you an umbrella, but I told him I would get you instead.
He thought guilty.
I was so discreet.
Arya probably doesn't suspect anything, right?
When they got home, Noah Shen greeted them. I just got back and heard you weren't home yet.
I was about to go get you, but this kid beat me to it.
He turned to Liam. All right, my sister's home now. You can go back to your room.
Oh, by the way, brother, Arya said. Dad said the neighborhood hasn't been safe lately and was worried about Liam living alone, so he invited him to stay with us for a while.
Noah scowled at Liam. You can stay, but don't get any ideas about my sister.
He then turned to Arya with a concerned expression.
Little sis, get inside. It's cold.
I'll have someone warm up some milk for you.
Liam watched them thinking, this Noah Shen might be annoying, but he really cares about Arya.
He then whispered behind Noah's back.
Don't go to Country M. Noah froze.
How does he know I was in talks with a company in Country M about a commercial, besides me and my agent?
No one else knew about this trip. Back at school, Ivy showed Arya her phone. Arya, so that post about you dating was made up by Ramona.
Not only did the school make her publicly apologize, but they also expelled her.
She sighed. You and Liam really do look good together.
Era shot her a look.
Don't be ridiculous. The comment section is full of disappointed shippers, so it was fate.
No way.
They have so much chemistry. This is the one time I wished a rumor was true. Ivy showed her the phone.
See, I'm not the only one who thinks so.
Just then, a group of students cheered in front of the bulletin board. Wow. 3 of our students made it through the first round of the Math Olympiad. That's a new record. First place, Arya Shen. Second place, Liam Z. And third place, Julian Yu. A classmate came over. Arya Ms. He wants to see you in her office.
In the office? You looking for me? Arya? Come on in. Congratulations on placing first in the preliminary round of the Math Olympiad.
That's an incredible achievement. No one from Lin Shanghai has ever taken first place before. By the way, I called you here to let you know that starting tomorrow, the school will be holding special training sessions every afternoon for you, Liam, and Julian to prepare for the next round. Can you let them know? Okay, teacher.
I'll tell them. I'll be going now.
Wait, the teacher said, holding out a gift bag. This is for you, for all your hard work. Arya thanked her. What a polite kid, the teacher thought, very pleased. When she came out, Liam was waiting for her. School's almost over. What did the teacher want? Arya told him about the training sessions. Great. Liam said happily. I get to study with Arya. Arya handed him the gift bag. This is for you. The teacher gave it to me.
Kids like you probably like candy, right?
I'm not a kid. Liam took it.
But I'll definitely enjoy candy from Arya. He opened the bag, popped a piece in his mouth, and said, It's sweet. Arya looked at him. If I remember correctly, you're a year younger than me. From now on, your big sister will buy you candy often. Liam smiled. Okay. Arya looked at his face. He's really handsome when he smiles. She was startled by her own thought. Why am I having such a strange thought? What are you thinking about, Arya? Liam waved a hand in front of her face. Nothing. Let's go home. As they were heading downstairs, they saw Jason waiting for Arya. After a quick greeting, Arya asked, What are you doing here? Is this man that friend of Arya's? Liam wondered. I need to talk to you about the perfume business. Do you have time? Jason said. All right, Arya replied. She then turned to Liam. You can go home first. I have to discuss something with my friend. Liam didn't want to go home. It's just perfume. Why does he have to be so secretive about it? He came up with an excuse. Arya, I still have a physics question I wanted to ask you. Where are you guys going? I'll come with you. I promise I won't be a bother. Okay, fine, Arya agreed. As they walked, she said, I almost fell asleep in physics class again today. Jason was surprised. Arya is letting this boy tag along? Incredible. Here we are, Jason said, leading them inside. I know you don't like being in the city center, so I chose this place. There are 3 spaces available for rent. Which one do you like? Care, Arya said. Liam asked, Arya, what are you renting this for? I'm planning to open a perfume shop. Liam looked serious. No matter what you do, location is crucial. I know you don't like to worry about these things. So, would you mind if I helped you choose? Go ahead, Arya said, and Jason stared at her in disbelief. After looking around, Liam made his choice. Only one of the 3 spaces was a perfect square. In Fanue, only a square room can be considered to have good energy. He pointed. Arya, let's take this one. Okay. Okay, this one it is. Jason was stunned. I'll go sign the contract tomorrow. What kind of design style are you looking for? I can find a designer. Who is this guy, and why is Arya listening to him? No need, Arya said. I'll do it myself. I'll send you the plans in a few days. All right. By the way, this person Jason wanted to ask about Liam, but decided against it. She probably wouldn't tell him anyway. He turned to leave. I'll be going then. Talk to you later. Liam spoke up. Arya is starting a business. We should celebrate. How about I treat you to some bubble tea? I should treat you to thank you for helping me pick the shop. Kids really do love sweet things, Arya thought. As they walked, Arya asked Liam, Don't you have any questions about the perfume shop? I mean, even my family doesn't know about it yet. Liam stretched. If you don't want to talk about something, you won't, even if I ask. When you're ready to tell me, you will, right? But no matter what you do, I'll support you. He's younger than me, but he's so perceptive, Arya thought. Just then, Liam spotted a bubble tea shop and pointed excitedly. What do you want to drink? Arya asked him. Just a pearl milk tea. 1 hot pearl milk tea and 1 iced Americano. Arya, thinking of his poor health, ordered him a hot drink. Leaving the shop, Liam took her hand. It's crowded. Don't get lost. Arya didn't think much of it. This kid is small, but acts so grown up. Though he was frail, his hand wasn't as cold as she expected. It was quite warm. Suddenly, they ran into Leo Shen. What's my brother doing here? At the same moment, Leo saw them. Little sis. Leo. Hi. Liam explained. Arya treated me to bubble tea. We were just heading back. Are you heading home, Leo? We can go together. Leo agreed. Seeing her brother looked troubled, Arya asked, What's wrong? The band got a gig today, he told her. During the meeting, they said they hoped you could be a guest performer. I told them I couldn't make that decision and that I had to ask you. What do you think? Arya asked him. Sis, you have good grades. You'll have a lot of options in the future, not just music. Most importantly, I can tell you're not that interested in music. Arya had expected him to try to persuade her, but he continued. Even though I'm envious of your musical talent, and it's a shame to waste it. To truly live, you have to find something you're passionate about. Leo put an arm around her shoulder. Your big brother wants you to do what makes you happy. Arya was touched. Leo ruffled her hair and laughed. Don't look at me like that. I'm your brother. Of course I'm looking out for you. Let's go home. Yeah, let's go home. Thanks, Leo. Liam watched the siblings. Arya, I told you that in this life you would have a loving family. And you'll have so much more. And I will be by your side, continuing to protect you. He hurried to catch up. Hey, wait for me, Arya! Since it's the weekend tomorrow, can we study again? The next morning, Arya was doing her morning workout, reflecting on her time with the Shen family. So, this is what it's like to have a family. I thought I would never have one again. She remembered being locked up and abused as a child, then being sent to a research institute as a living test subject. She had fought tooth and nail to escape and was eventually taken in by someone, finally ending a decade-long nightmare. Back then, she never imagined she would see her family again. Liam called out, "No classes today!" Why are you up so early? Arya snapped out of her thoughts. I'm used to waking up early. Seeing she looked a little down, Liam suggested, Arya, let's paint. How about we paint Nico? The light is perfect today. Arya readily agreed and they began to paint. You're amazing at this, Arya. Liam praised her generously. Arya suddenly turned to him. Liam, let me paint you. Can you go sit on the swing? Okay, Liam said, and sat on the swing. After a while, Arya stopped painting. I'm done. She thought his aura was like that of a god from a novel. But not mine, she told herself. Liam walked over. Arya, let me see. Wow, you're really good. Can I add something to it? Of course, but what are you going to add? Just then, Julian arrived with Ivy. Ivy ran up and linked her arm with Arya's. It's the weekend, and you didn't even call me to hang out. I see you already had company. But seeing you and Liam looking so peaceful together, I'll let it slide. Don't be ridiculous. We were just painting, Arya corrected her. Want to join? Ivy turned to Liam. Is that okay? Arya. Since your friend is here, I won't bother you, Liam said. Julian added, Sis, I won't disturb you either. Okay, thanks for bringing my friend over, Arya replied. Ivy thanked Julian as well. Sis is always so wary of people keeping everyone at a distance, Julian thought. But Liam is an exception. It's so strange. Ivy pressed on. Arya, just be honest with me. Do you like Liam? No, Arya said. I just think of him as a little brother. Me? Like Liam? Impossible. Arya, you didn't even have to think about it. You totally like him, don't you? Shut up, Arya said, tapping her on the head. Watching them laugh and joke, Liam thought, Arya is so much cuter when she smiles. He looked at the painting in his hand. There's so much empty space here. She probably intended to add scenery. She said, I could add whatever I wanted. He began to paint. There, he painted Arya next to him. This is how Arya used to look at me. Arya. Liam was lost in a memory of their past life. He leaned down and kissed the painted image of her, silently saying, I love you for all eternity. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Liam opened it and saw Julian. Do you need something? Julian just stared at him. If you don't need anything, I'm closing the door, Liam said. What is your purpose for getting close to my sister? Julian finally asked. So that's what this is about, Liam sneered. And in what capacity are you asking me? I'm more curious about your purpose. A man dressing like this and living in the Shen family's house for so many years. You, Julian, pointed at him, shocked. He knows. How is that possible? He quickly composed himself. My business has nothing to do with you. I don't care what your purpose for being in the Shen family is, but as long as I'm here, you won't harm her. You care a lot about Arya, don't you? I care about everyone in the Shen family.
I don't know what my feelings for Arya are. I just don't want to see her get hurt. I can protect my own people, Liam said dismissively. You should worry about yourself, my people. Before he could finish, Liam slammed the door in his face. Just then, Julian's phone rang. Hello, young Master Ua. The true daughter of the Shen family has returned. Are you planning on sticking around? Who is this? Who I am isn't important, but if you do a few things for me, I might be able to help you. If you refuse and I get into a bad mood, I can't guarantee the safety of certain members of the Shen family. Julian was horrified. What do you want? Don't you dare touch the Shen family. The person on the other end laughed. That depends on your performance. I'll be in touch. The voice on the phone was distorted. Why is this happening? First Liam, now this mysterious caller. Who else knows our identities? Then a thought struck him. Oh no, is Ning Ning in danger? He rushed downstairs. Arya saw him and grabbed his arm. What's wrong? It seems serious. Julian was taken aback. She's usually so aloof. Why is she concerned about me? He replied, It's nothing. I can handle it for now. Thanks for your concern. Even though Arya knows my secret, she's not the type to tell anyone. I have to find out who's behind this, and fast. Watching him hurry away, Arya thought, if he doesn't want to talk about it, then I won't press him. Just then, Liam came downstairs. Arya, your friend left. Can you help me with my homework now? All right. They went back to his room to study. After a while, Liam's phone rang. After answering, he said to Arya, My parents are here with my little brother. I have to go home. He packed his things and said goodbye to the Shen family. Mr. Shen, Noah, Leo, thank you for your hospitality. Don't be a stranger. Come visit often. Dad, I'll walk him out, Arya said, and they left together. Thanks, Arya. Arya remembered what Vanessa Q had said about Liam not being well liked in his family. She told him, if things get rough at home, you can always come back. Don't worry, Arya. I won't let myself be pushed around. You should go back inside or I won't get in the car. After Arya went back inside, Liam was about to get in his car. Wait a minute, a voice called from behind. It was Noah Shen. Do you need something, brother? You say brother so easily, Noah grumbled. He then got serious. How did you know I was going to Country M? And the news said a few days ago that the plane I was supposed to be on crashed. Because I can see the past and the future. You're Arya's family. If something happened to you, she would be sad. What is this kid talking about? Noah thought. But he still said, all right, either way, I have to thank you for this. But don't you get any ideas about my sister? What if Arya is the one with ideas about me? Haven't you noticed how much she cares about me, brother? You're talking nonsense again. I'll beat you up. Liam quickly got into the car. Back at his own house, Liam heard voices from inside. Kevin, it won't be long before we're back in the capital. It's all your useless brother's fault. If it weren't for him dragging us down, would we be in Lynch? Just then, the three of them noticed Liam, who had entered without them realizing. Without a word, Liam turned and walked away. The woman complained. What's with that attitude, Kevin? Don't you learn from him? He's a lost cause. I'm glad Arya didn't end up with a family like this, Liam thought. In his past life, he had seen what was supposed to be her family in this life. His disciple had said, Arya Shen committed many evils in this life, killing without remorse. In her next life, she will be betrayed and abandoned by all. That's when Liam had decided. Then I will exchange my fate with hers. I can be reincarnated early. This goes against the will of heaven. Master, you mustn't. Arya, wait for me! Liam had thrown himself into the mortal world without a second thought. What is the will of heaven? All I want is for Arya to have her wish. With so many people who care about her, she must be so happy. The next day, Arya was walking towards Liam's house. I wonder how he's been these past 2 days. She noticed more servants at the Z residence. The house felt a little more alive. As she was thinking, she rang the doorbell. A servant noticed her. Who are you? Is Liam here? Arya asked. The servant replied scornfully. Why are you bringing up that jinx? Such bad luck. What do you want with him? Arya was taken aback. Even the servants dared to disrespect him so openly. Liam called out as he came to the door. Are you here to see me? Yes. My mom got back from the sanatorium yesterday and brought gifts for everyone. There's one for you, so I came to drop it off. There's some for you too. Liam's face lit up. Thanks for helping me out. Open it and see, Arya said, handing him the gift. It's beautiful, Liam said, looking at the jade stone in the box. I love it, he then asked. Arya, can you help me put it on? Sure, Arya said, taking the stone. His hands are still so cold. As she fastened it around his neck, she thought, he's too thin. She patted his shoulder. You need to eat more. She then said, your house is crowded now, so I won't come in. If anyone gives you trouble, tell me. Don't worry, Arya. I'm not a child. I can take care of myself. I'm leaving then. As soon as Liam went inside, he ran into his younger brother, Kevin. Liam, what's the name of that girl who was just here? She's pretty hot. Liam didn't answer, just thought with disgust. He saw her. He simply said, none of your business, and tried to walk away. Don't be an ass, Kevin said angrily. He then added lyrically, with a body like yours, can you even satisfy her? Don't be selfish. When you're done with her, you can pass her over to me. It's Mac. Liam grabbed him by the throat. You're looking for death. Heaven stared at Liam in terror. What's wrong with this guy? He's not usually like this. Isn't he just a weakling? Where did he get this strength? Just then, Mrs. Z rushed over and yelled at Liam. What are you doing? Are you trying to start a rebellion? Liam sneered, threw Kevin to the ground, and said coldly, control your son before you force me to kill him. In his room, Liam calmed down. If I commit murder, the backlash will be even worse. I have to stay with Arya, otherwise I would have snapped his neck. Downstairs, Kevin yelled at his mother. Mom, I want to transfer schools. I want to be in whatever class Liam is in. I'm not going to let him get away with this. We have another new transfer student today. It's Liam's brother. He's good looking. A different type from his brother. Aren't they brothers? Why aren't they sitting together? They don't seem very close. Kevin Z saw Liam and Arya sitting together, so she goes to school here too. Just then, Vanessa Q walked over. Hello, new student. Why are you sitting all alone? It's no fun to eat by yourself. Do you mind if I sit here? Of course not, Kevin replied. I'm Kevin Z, and you are? He's Liam's brother, and I heard he's more valued in the Z family than Liam, Vanessa thought. If I can get with him, who needs Liam? She noticed him looking elsewhere and asked, who are you looking at? Following his gaze, she saw it was Arya and Liam. She then said to Kevin, friendly warning? Don't mess with her. You'll regret it. What do you mean? She's a troublemaker. A girl got into an argument with her and she slammed her head on a desk and forced her to drop out. A few days ago, someone in class pissed her off and she threw them straight in jail. Stay away from her. Kevin was intrigued. She can do that? Interesting. Liam glanced back at him, and his cold gaze made Kevin freeze. Liam, you treasure her so much. That just makes me want to take her from you even more. After school, Kevin went to the Shen residence. Hello, I'm here to see Arya Shen. Mrs. Shen asked, may I ask why you're looking for my daughter? This boy is polite, but there's something unfriendly in his eyes. How does Arya know someone like him? Ma'am, I'm a friend of Arya's. I bought too many sweets today, so I thought I'd bring some for her. You're Arya's friend? I don't recall her ever mentioning a friend like you. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Kevin Z from the villa to the west. We're not too far from you. We're neighbors now. The Z family? Mrs. Shen asked. Do you know Liam Z? Liam is my older brother, but he's always been strange, and he's so sickly. He's always causing trouble and offending people. Hearing this, Mrs. Shen understood. You've come at a bad time.
Arya isn't back yet. I'll accept your kind gesture and let her know.
This child is not a good person. What kind of brother speaks so ill of his own flesh and blood? Oh, by the way, she added, Arya doesn't like sweets. Kevin awkwardly took back the sweets.
Oh, I see. A short while later, Arya came home from school.
Mrs. Shen rushed to greet her.
You must be tired. Let me take your bag. Arya sidestepped her mother's gesture. After the age of 4, she had never called anyone Mom. Since returning to the Shen family, her mother had been at a sanatorium. Now that she was back, Arya didn't know how to interact with her. Mrs. Shen understood. Arya, I know you might not be used to this yet. It's all my fault for losing you. Mom, it's okay. I've never blamed you.
Fearing Arya might be overwhelmed by her mother's enthusiasm, Liam spoke up. Hello, ma'am. I'm Liam Z. You must be Arya's friend.
I've heard so much about you. I'm Arya's classmate. I sit right behind her. Please come visit often, Mrs. Shen said warmly. By the way, Arya, Liam remembered something. The trial for Ramona's cyberbullying case is tomorrow. Are you prepared? Mrs. As Shen was also concerned. Yes, Arya. The trial is tomorrow. The evidence is solid in a case like this. We're basically guaranteed to win. Don't worry, Arya replied. Your father and brothers have cleared their schedules for tomorrow, Mrs. Shen told her. The whole family will be there to support you, Liam chimed in. Arya, I'll be there to cheer you on too. It's not a competition, Arya thought. But she still said, thank you. In the past, I had to rely on myself for everything. Now suddenly, I have so many people by my side. Is this what a family feels like? Right, Arya, don't just stand there, her mother said, gesturing to Liam. I've prepared some fruit. Go have some tea with Liam. The next day before the trial, Mr. Shen instructed Arya, Arya, you can't be soft-hearted. Just then, Liam arrived. Arya greeted him. But Noah Shen immediately stepped between them. This is a closed trial. Only family members are allowed to observe. You can't go in. I know, Liam said. But I have to cheer for Arya. He stepped forward and gave Arya a hug. Good luck, Arya. Her second brother was furious. You brat, get away from my sister. He took Arya's arm. Let's go, sis. Well, ignore him. The plaintiff requests that the defendant be held accountable for her actions of cyberbullying. In the courtroom, Arya's lawyer was reading the complaint. From the defendant's stand, Ramona yelled at Arya. Arya Shen, do you have a conscience? I made a mistake, but you didn't have to take it to court. I can pay you. I can apologize. So, can you please drop the charges? How can someone be so shameless? Mrs. Shen in the audience was furious. She hurt my Arya and now she has the audacity to say something like that? Ramona was sobbing. Arya Shen, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. If you drop the charges, I'll do anything. Arya asked. Yes, anything. Just drop the lawsuit and I'll do whatever you want, but there's nothing I want you to do. What now? Arya Shen, you're playing with me. I'm not a saint. So, as for dropping the charges, you can keep dreaming. And don't forget, this is just a civil suit. You still have a criminal case waiting for you for drugging my cousin. Hearing this, Ramona collapsed in her seat. After the verdict was announced, the Shen family went home to celebrate. A group of reporters swarmed them. Ms. Shen, this is the first defamation case in Lynn. Are you satisfied with the outcome? Will the Shen family be seeking further damages from the defendant? Fortunately, Noah Shen had arranged for bodyguards to protect them. These people are so annoying. Liam took off his jacket and draped it over Arya. Follow me. We'll be safe once we're in the car. Watching them leave, Noah was about to complain. That kid, Liam. But Mrs. Shen said he's a good kid. Mr. Shen agreed. He really cares about Arya. Noah was not happy. Dad, Mom, what are you talking about? Little sis just came back. She's still in high school. We can't let that pretty boy snatch her away. You're overthinking it. Arya doesn't seem like the type to date in high school, his father said. Noah was still muttering, that kid Liam is no good. Meanwhile, the two of them had finally escaped to the car. Those reporters are so annoying. We're safe now. Thank you. Arya said.
You don't have to be so polite with me. Are we heading home? Back to school. We still have afternoon classes. Okay, I'll go with you.
Back at school, Liam checked his phone. Wow, the media is fast. This morning's trial is already trending. What goes around, comes around. People like her never learn. Who cares about her? At least she'll never bother you again. Wow, Arya actually came to class. The students were whispering. But she's so tough. A guaranteed win like this probably doesn't even faze her. Is the best. Ivy threw her arms around her. Anyone else would have been guilt-tripped into being a saint by now. Liam stepped forward. Class is about to start. Go back to your seat. Why are you so stingy? I can't even hug Arya for a second. Just then, another classmate came over. I thought you weren't coming today. Good thing you did. We were just waiting for you and Liam. She then said, the school's arts festival is coming up. There are going to be a lot of activities and performances. See if there's anything you want to participate in. No thanks, not interested. Liam took the program, and the girl said to Arya, there's prize money. Arya was still not interested. Ivy told her, Arya doesn't need the money. Just then, Liam said to Arya, Arya, don't be so cold. He showed her a script. Let's do it together. It'll be fun. You can be the princess, and I'll be the knight. See, Arya, this princess role was practically made for you. Arya asked him, you really want to do this? All right, she finally agreed. It's strange, she thought. I can't seem to refuse him. I'll go tell the teacher right now. Meet up after school to read the script. No way, Arya! Ivy was puzzled. Since when are you interested in this stuff? Just now, Arya replied. Liam looked at her. Arya will be rehearsing together from now on. I'm looking forward to it. I thought we were going to rehearse today, but I guess we have to read the script first, Liam said to Arya after school, discussing the play. Seeing his expectant look, Arya asked, do you like acting that much? I like acting with Arya, he corrected. Arya was about to say something when a student she didn't know called out to her, your family's driver just came by. He said there's a small problem with the car and that he's waiting for you at the back gate. Before Arya could reply, the girl turned and walked away. Hey, wait! Liam called out. Arya held him back. Don't worry about her. I'll go check it out. You can go home first. Liam remembered that the girl was always hanging around Vanessa Q, practically her lackey. He said, don't go. I'll be fine. Arya said, don't worry. True, Liam thought. Arya is not the type to let herself get into trouble. If I don't fall for this trap, they'll just come up with another one, Arya said. It's too much trouble. It's better to teach them a good lesson once and for all. So that's your plan. You really do think differently from everyone else. Is there anything I can do to help? Just head home like a good boy. I can handle it myself. Arya didn't want Liam getting involved. His health was so fragile, but Liam insisted on going with her. I promise I won't get in the way. Let me come with you. If something happens, I'll protect myself before I try to help you. Okay. Arya sighed, took his hand, and warned him, if there's danger, stay back. They went to the back gate, and sure enough, a group of thugs surrounded them. One of them said, hey, beautiful, don't be so arrogant. I don't care how tough you are at school. This is my turf. If you back down now, I might be merciful and let you go. If you don't, you're not going anywhere today. Liam pulled Arya behind him. Don't be afraid, I'll protect you. But Arya said, you promised me you'd protect yourself first. Don't watch what happens next. It'll be over quickly. The thug was getting angry. Are you two done? Stop wasting my time. Get them. He charged forward, yelling, let's see how tough you are after a little beating. Thud. Arya lifted her leg and kicked him, sending him flying into the people behind him. The thug was shocked. Isn't she just a student? How is she so strong? Seeing him hesitate, Arya asked, Scared already? The thug bluffed, yelling at his friends. What are you standing around for? Get her. We took the money. We have to get the job done. What followed was a series of pained cries. Is strong, but she shouldn't have to waste her time on these scumbags. Liam thought. Just then, someone tried to attack Arya from behind, but suddenly collapsed to the ground. Arya froze. I didn't hit him. Why did he fall? Who helped me? He almost got her, Liam thought. You dare to hurt my Arya? I'll make sure you spend the rest of your lives crawling. He then took her hand. Let's go. I called the police. They can handle these scumbags. Just as they walked out, a car pulled up in front of them. It was Mr. Shen and Leo. Dad. Leo. Arya was surprised. What are you doing here? Leo spoke up first. The driver said he waited forever and you didn't come out. Dad immediately dragged me along to find you. Liam felt a little guilty. Oh, I forgot about the driver. I just brought Arya back with me. Mr. Shen looked at Arya worriedly. Arya, are you okay? Your clothes are all dirty. There was a small incident, but it's resolved. Don't worry, Dad. What exactly happened? Mr. Shen asked Liam. Someone at school hired some thugs to block Arya's way, Liam explained, but they were no match for her. Leah was alarmed. Thugs? Who would be so vicious? Don't worry, the police took them all away. Liam reassured him. Arya, I know you don't want me to worry, but if anything happens in the future, you have to tell me. I'll find out who dared touch my little sister. Leo said messing with my sis and linen. They're asking for it. He put an arm around Arya. Let's go home. Mom is worried sick. Dad and I will handle this. Liam said his goodbyes. I'll be going then. Bye, Arya. Bye, Mr. Shen. Leo. I wonder if what happened scared him, Arya thought. I'll go check on him in the morning. The next morning, the sound of a lawnmower roared through the Z residence. Kevin Z stormed out, furious. Liam, are you insane? Mowing the lawn at the crack of dawn. Can't you hear how loud it is? Mom and Dad aren't here, so you think you can do whatever you want? Arya had just arrived outside the Z house and saw the scene. It's that Kevin Z. He's giving Liam trouble. When Liam saw Arya, he quickly opened the gate for her. Arya? Arya looked at him. Is he always like this? She was angry. What did he do to you? I'll make him pay it back 100-fold. Liam saw a flash of her past self. Liam, I'll kill everyone who bullies you. He snapped back to the present. Arya, it's okay. I don't mind. It's too early to get angry at someone like him. They went to get breakfast together. Suddenly, someone called her name from behind. It was Vanessa Q. You did this, didn't you? You made my family lose so much money. Don't think I'm scared of you. She lunged at Arya. Liam quickly stepped in front of her and Vanessa fell to the ground. Arya looked at her coldly. Are you crazy causing a scene this early in the morning? Stop pretending. I'm the one who hired those thugs to teach you a lesson. If you have a problem, take it up with me. Don't mess with my family. So it was you, Arya said. Leo said yesterday he would find out who was behind it, but there's no way he could have moved this fast. Who is helping me? Is it another coincidence? Liam steered her away. Arya, ignore this psycho. She still has the nerve to bother Arya. It seems I was too merciful. I should have just bankrupted the Q family. Arya Shen, my family knows people in the capital. Uncle Lin will definitely help us. The Lin family in the capital, the Shu family, they have connections. Don't think you can cut off our business in lynching. Shut up, Arya said. If I were the one to act, I would have destroyed your entire family. So, while I still haven't done that, stop bothering me. Arya turned and walked away. Just then, Vanessa's phone rang. After listening, she said excitedly, Is that true? You can kill Arya Shen? She then said into the phone, Okay, I'm in. A voice on the other end said, Welcome to the team, and then hung up. The two of them were unfazed by Vanessa. Liam asked Arya, It's the weekend. Do you have any plans? I need to check on the perfume shop. I haven't been there in a while. Is it being renovated? Can I come see it? Sure, let's go. They soon arrived at the shop, where the sounds of construction filled the air. Looking at the sign, S? Liam asked. Isn't that the exclusive logo of the famous perfumer S?
Arya, is that you?
Arya nodded. So my information was correct. Suddenly, Liam started coughing violently. Arya quickly helped him to the side. Come over here and rest. There's too much dust. It's not good for you.
She then said, wait here for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Liam handed her a mask. Wear this. The dust is really bad. I'll wait for you.
Arya went inside alone to check on the progress. Jason was there and greeted her.
Come take a look.
As they looked around, Jason asked, Who are you thinking of for the spokesperson for the new perfume?
I haven't thought about it yet, Arya replied. Should I post an audition notice? Yeah, Arya replied absent-mindedly, her eyes on Liam, waiting downstairs.